Hello, all. Good morning. Hope all of you clear on for all entries topic. So today we're going to create one complete program on standard tables. Till now we have used custom tables, whatever we created in data dictionary, like employee tables example. So from now onwards, like we'll be using standard tables, SAP standard tables. There is no difference, right? Using standard tables and custom tables, there is no difference in writing select statements. Both are same. Okay. Only thing is you need to identify the column names. What are the required columns by going through the description of the field. Let's take on sales order example today. So our requirement is to display a report output with sales order date, that is created date of sales order, customer who created the sales order, along with order item. What is order item? If you order multiple products in one sales order, right, it's going to it will contain the multiple items. Okay, one sales order contains multiple items if you order multiple materials in one single sales order. Okay, order number, order item number, date of creation, the customer who created the sales order, and quantity of each item, and price, and if you want unit of measurement. So we need to display these details in the output. Okay, now what are the base tables for this? So the base tables for sales order is VBAK, VBAP. Sales order header table, VBAK is sales order header table, VBAP is sales order item data. Right, whenever a sales order is created, right, the corresponding data will be stored in VBAK, VBAP. Right, where we are going to create the sales order, we have a transaction code VA01. Right, in VA01 transaction code, business users are going to create the sales order. Okay, in VA02 we can change the sales order. In VA03, just to display. Okay, it will allow you to display the sales order. So this is VA01 screen where business users will enter order type, what is the order type, and few other details to create the estimated delivery date, who is the customer, what are the materials, what is the quantity of each material. We mention all these details inside the sales order. Okay, let me show you quickly. In VA03 or VA02, select one order which are already created. In VA02 and 03, you can see the orders which are already created. Enter sales order number 5. So this sales order number 5 looks like it is incomplete. They haven't created any items. Let me select other sales order number. If you see this sales order number is 10. Total value, net value is 1000 INR. Right? Sold to party, ship to party. What do you mean by sold to party and what do you mean by ship to party? Nothing but customer. Right? Customer who ordered, we call him as sold to party. What is ship to party? Billing, shipping address, right? Where we need to ship it to which customer we need to ship it. That's called ship to party. Okay, sold to party, ship to party, nothing but who are they? Customers. Okay, so sold to party means who ordered it, who purchased this material, right? Ship to party means to whom we need to ship these products. Okay, is everyone clear? Is everyone clear on this?
Yes.
And they provide requested delivery date. So what is the expected delivery date and all these things along with item details. This sales order contains only one item. This is the material what they have ordered. What is the order quantity? 10. What is the unit of measure? EA means each piece. Okay, each piece. Net price, right? What is the net price of the sales order? Net value. What is net price and net value? This is per unit price, right? Total 10 unit, so total 10, right? Unit of measure 100 into 10, that is net value is this 1000. Okay, so all these details the sales team will enter when they click on save. When they click on save sales order, right, they are going to be created in multiple tables. What are the base tables for sales order? What are the base tables for sales order?
VBAK.
VBAK.
V
This is header table. It contains overview of the sales order. What is the primary key here?
sales document.
VBELN, that's called sales document number. Okay, this contains overview details of the sales order number, when it is created, right? ERDAT, the date of creation, time. ER name means who created the sales order, right? What is the sales order type? Customer, right? Who is the customer for this sales order? All these details will be available in this table. What is the other table? VBAP. What does this table contains? Sales order item level data. Okay, sales order item level data. What is the sales order? What is the sales order item? Okay, what is the sales order and what is the sales order item? So this is for item level data. It contains same sales order number which is available in VBAK and items, corresponding items. One item represents each material. Okay, let me show you the records in VBAP. We have very few entries in this, but observe this. Take the sales order 04. How many items it contains?
Two items.
Total 3 items, 10,
Three
20
items.
and 30. 3 items. Usually each item represents a separate material. But looks like they have created only one material here. But usually we use separate material for each item. That is the whole purpose, right? To order multiple items, right? If it is same material, we mention the quantity. What is the total quantity, right?
Yes.
Now, what is the relation between VBAK and VBAP?
Sales document name.
Sales document number is the link, right? VBLN is the link between both tables. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, we want to know additional details. Like, I want to know what is the material and material name. Material and material name in the output. Where can you find the material? In VBAK, right? Sorry, in VBAP table, right? We have
Yes.
material number in VBAP. But is it a description? Is it a name?
No.
What is DCMS prod 1? We don't know what is the name of it, right? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
To know the name, what we need to do? To find the description of that material, text of that material. We need to find a text table, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Text table for this material. How can you find text table? First, find the master table for this material. How can you find a check table for the material? Check table or master table.
Double shift.
How can you find check table or master table for the material number?
Foreign key.
Go to foreign key. What is the master table?
Mara.
Mara is the master table, material master table. So what is the primary key here? Matter. Matter means material number is the primary key. It contains all the material master details, material master properties. Now to find the text table, in this master table you can find only codes, material codes, right? These are all material codes. These are not the names, right? These are all just material codes. If you want to know what is material number 40, material number 40, the details is not available in Mara table. Where can you check that? The name of the material?
Text.
Text table. How can you find text table? Go to text table, right? This is the text table for material. MAKT. What is the primary key here? Matter. Now tell me how many tables are involved here? Data selection. Order number, date, customer coming from VBAK, sales order header table. Quantity, price, unit of measurement and material coming from VBAP. And what about material text, material name?
Mara table.
Mara is master table. There you can find only material codes. But if you want to find the material text,
Text.
material MAKT, text table. Okay. Material text table is MAKT. Now, how many select statements you need to write?
3.
Three select statements. And what is our input? Let's take order creation date. Okay. Let's take order creation date as input. Where you can find order creation date?
VB8.
VBAK. Here, ERDAT is the created order. Okay. Created date. Let's create a program. Create it.
So by default, standard tables won't contain any data.
When you first configured SAP in your landscape, there is no data in it. Okay, in your organization or client, just empty tables, right? We do data migration. Whatever the third party systems we have, we migrate all the data to SAP. And from today onwards, we start using SAP system and we create data in SAP, right? So data will be created after implementation. Okay, initially there won't be any data in it. Okay,
Okay.
now what is our selection screen? What is our selection screen input?
Date.
Created date, right? For that, what we need to do to define it as a select option. Tell me how to define a select option.
Need to create local variable.
What is the type, data type of this? ERDAT, data element. Take data element. What is the syntax to define select option?
Select option.
Select option s underscore date for lv underscore date. We have defined the select option. Check whether the selection screen is working properly or not. Always remember when you are writing the program, don't write the program completely and try to check it or try to validate it. Check it by step. First, selection screen. Our selection screen design is completed, right? Check whether it is working as expected or not. Activate the program, execute. Yes, we need to add label in text elements, selection text, created date, right? Now, initialization. What do we do in initialization? In this event,
Selections.
populate any default inputs. Okay, populate any default inputs to the selection screen. At selection screen, what do we do in this event? Validate the
Valid.
selection screen inputs. For example, I want to restrict the user to enter date. Okay, I don't want to allow the user without entering the date value. Okay, if s underscore date is initial, what does this mean? If it is empty, what we need to do?
Error message.
Price error. Okay, error message. Start of selection. What is this for? Write the actual business logic. Okay. Now tell me, what are the select statements we need to write? First on VBAK, right? Select.
Yes.
What are the fields we need to select? Go to VBAK and check. VBLN, ERDAT. What are the other fields? Customer,
Date.
right?
Yeah, customer.
I think Kunnar, I think. This one. Kunnar is the customer. Okay. Here they mention it as sold to party. Customer. From which table? VBAK. I'm using inline declaration. You can try both inline declaration and using type structures. Okay. Header data. What is the where condition? Where ERDAT in is it s underscore date. Is it correct?
Sir, Kunnar or the person who created the.
No, no, no. Person who created is ERNAM. The
In our
person who
requirement, you mentioned person who created.
no, I mentioned customer.
Okay.
Yeah, you can add any columns. Okay, as per your requirement.
Okay.
If sy-1 sub is equal to 0, what does this mean? The select statement is successful. What is the next step? Select. We need to
Creating.
select the item level data, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Based on what we need to select the item level data? Date. Do we have created date in VBAK? Let me check. VBAP, sorry. We don't have. So what is our input here to select the item level data? Header data is the input. Okay. We need to select corresponding data for this header records. Yes or no? Corresponding item records for this header table. Yes or no? By using this header internal table as input. Is everyone clear on that?
Yes.
Now what is the prerequisites to do that? We need to, what concept we need to use to do that?
For all
For
entries,
all
prerequisite.
entries. To do that, we need to have some prerequisite. That is, sort the internal table, remove duplicates, right? And make sure there is no blank values. What is the primary key of VBAK? VBLN only, right? Is there any chance of duplicate records by EBLN? No, right? but
Header.
still we follow the for all entries prerequisites. What is the common field between VBAP and VBAK?
VBLN.
VBLN, that is the primary key. Delete adjacent duplicates from LT header, comparing which field?
VBLN.
VBLN. Where
Is initial.
initial. And then if LT underscore header is not initial, it is not empty, then what we need to write?
Select query.
Select statement on item level data. Select VBELN. Do we need to select VBELN again? We are already selecting here. Do we need this
Yes.
in item data as well?
Sir.
Without this, you cannot link both internal tables. Okay. If you don't select VBLN, right, you can select item level data. But for which item, what is the order and what is the item, you cannot match it with header level data. That's why VBLN is necessary. What is the item column? POSNR. What are the other details? Material, right? Matter.
Material.
This is quantity. ZMENG. Quantity. This is unit of measure of the quantity. This is total, net value. Okay. This is net value of the sales order. Okay. Into, from VBAP into table, the data of LT underscore item, where, what is the where condition?
VBLN.
VBLN equal to LT header hyphen. Is it allowed? No, right?
For all
Okay.
entries.
We need to add for all entries in, since we are using inline declaration, add escape sign header. Okay. Is everyone clear? Here also we need to use escape.
Header. In the where condition, header is spelling.
Yeah, right. What is the next step? We need to select material text, right?
Yes.
Tell me, what is the link between sales order data and material text? What is the common field? Material number, right? In which table that material number is available?
Item.
VBAP. So we need to link VBAP with MAKT. How to do that? If now tell me, is this a primary key in VBAP? Material number.
No.
No, right? That means same material number can be assigned to multiple sales orders. Yes or no?
Yes.
Thousands of sales orders can be created for one single material. That means you can find repeated entries for the same material in VBAP. Yes or no?
Yes.
So duplicates are possible for materials. That's why you need to make sure you are following for all entries conditions. Can we apply on the original table here in this scenario?
Need to create temporary.
If you apply this for all entries conditions on the original table, right? What's going to happen? We are going to lose the data, right? They are valid materials only. They are all valid items, since we are checking based on material numbers, right? They are going to be duplicate records, right? And if you apply delete adjacent, it's going to delete different item records, even though they are valid, where we need to display in the output. To avoid that, what we are going to do, we're going to use one temporary table. Hmm? Okay. Sort by which field?
MATNR.
Matter. Because that is the common field between both tables, right? Delete adjacent duplicates from which table?
Temporary.
Comparing which one?
MATNR.
Material. Okay. And delete where? What is it?
MATNR is initial.
If LTI underscore
Not initial.
select data from which table?
Text table.
MAKT. So what are the fields available in MAKT? Material number, language, and description. The other field is description in uppercase. Right? We can select MAKTX for description. So what are the fields we need to select? Material and MAKTX. For all entries in which table?
LT item temp.
What is the where condition? Matter equal to mat. Right? Total how many tables we have now?
3 times.
3 tables. So escape.
No, on suspend from 38, line 38.
Sorry, what is it?
From line 38, one suspend.
From line?
38,
Okay. What are we doing here? Checking whether item level select statement is successful or not. If sub r is equal to 0 means item level select statement is successful. Then only proceed for material text. Right? Rule number one. This is rule number one for item level data, right? Sorry, text, right? Material text. Now, how many internal tables we have? Now, total, how many internal tables we have?
only one and two.
Only one.
This
Total, how many internal
four,
tables with data? Header data is one, item data is one, and text data is one. How many total?
three.
Three. Now, what we need to do to display the final output? We need to combine all these three internal tables into one single output, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
For that, what we need to do?
Need to create structure.
Hmm. So this is your assignment. create final output structure and merge 3 into final output, display the output. This is your assignment. Okay.
Okay.
I'll send you this program name here. Sorry, zdemo underscore select underscore. Okay, so go to that program, check this program, create the type structure and display the final output. I'll check everyone. Copy this program. Okay, don't change this program. Copy this program. Enter this program. Copy this into your own program. Change the name. Okay, copy. Okay, you need to provide different name. Okay, copy this. Select everything and copy. Okay, it will copy as a new program. Change that program. Okay, is everyone clear?
Yes.
Yeah, please complete this assignment. Looks like few other peoples did not join today. Not sure why. So that's why I'm not continuing on the more details. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay, but please try to complete this assignment today.